Hey everybody, the Johnny Cage here, and today we're going to be playing Disney's Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers for the NES. This is the first NES game that I played since I started doing Let's Plays on this channel. But this is a very short game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this video out along with the usual video that I do, which I'm not sure what it will be, but there will be one other video that's not Rescue Rangers. And as I was playing through this game, I realized, there's not a lot of substance to it. And I beat the game in just under half an hour. So I'm just going to put up two about 15-minute episodes of this and just put them all out. 3 videos out today. I hope you guys enjoy it all. It should be pretty good. It's just a quick game. It's a game that I haven't played much of recently. As you can see, giant apples here and boxes that you can pick up and you can hide in them, and then enemies run into you and they'll die and you'll use a box. Very Metal Gear Solid-ish. But I am playing this not blind, but I haven't played it in a couple of years, probably. Well, not much of it, at least. As you can see there, getting hit by the cactus already. You get 3 life. You do get a lot of power-ups here and there. Power-ups, I mean, you just get like health regens. You don't actually get real power-ups, really, and here's one of them right here. Here's Zipper, who's your equivalent of the Mario Invincibility Star. And this game's really easy. It's definitely, geared towards children that would have been watching the show at the time. Inevitably, you cannot talk about this game without talking about DuckTales, which I believe came out in the same year. If not, they were like less than a year apart. And both done by Capcom. These are 2 of their best games. You could also put Darkwing Duck up there, but Darkwing Duck's a little bit more difficult. It's kind of Mega Man-ish. It's got some cool game mechanics to it, but it's definitely much harder than this and DuckTales is, that's for sure. So I'm just going to try to run through here as quickly as I can. You may have noticed the flower emblems right there. Those are pretty much your coins. The equivalent of coins in this game. You get 50 of them, and then you get a 1-up star, which kind of winds its way onto the screen, much like the Invincibility Star does in Mario Brothers 2. But oh well. So here's our first boss. All the bosses in this game are relatively easy. We'll see. I know there are some that I'm going to have some trouble with, but they're all basic. I think for all of them, you get this red ball. In fact, I know for all of them you get this red ball, and you just have to hit them in their weak point like 5 times, and that's pretty much how you beat every boss. And then you do a bonus stage after all of them, and almost every time, except for this time, I don't know why, but about 90% of the time, in that top middle box, there's a 1-up underneath it, which makes it very hard to actually die in this game. I've even included all of the little text screens in between the levels here. They'll give you hints on what each level's all about, and I'm also going to do 100% completion in this. So we can go all levels. You got to look at the overworld there. You can choose which way you want to go. There's some flashing acorns. They give you all your life back. A regular acorn will just give you 1 health back. Oh jeez, I get hit by these little caterpillars. This is actually a level that you don't need to go to, and it's kind of difficult because of one enemy type that's coming up pretty quickly here. You can throw the boxes up too, by the way. These guys that come in at an angle, and you can never quite, they'll sneak up on you and they'll hit you, and they're pretty annoying. But we'll try to get through this the best we can with all this foliage shrouding me. Oh jeez, get hit there again. Jeez. But yeah, see, this is an example of a level that you would not have to go through, but because I just have to beat the game all the way through, I'm gonna go there. But it's not a hard game. Really fun. Beat this in like an afternoon. I even own this for NES, but it's not one of those games that I always see myself coming back to and picking up. But it's a fun game nonetheless. You can fire it sideways, but if you do, like you saw there, you might get hit in the head with it. Not a big deal. But oh well. What can you do? Take him out. No problem. Zone A cleared. Get ready. What was that game release? I always say, get ready. Oh, I totally forget what that was. Oh well, maybe you guys know what I'm talking about. Maybe it's like Star Fox I'm thinking of. I don't know. But whatever. It doesn't matter. I just set up my Super Nintendo for the first time in a while today, and I was checking out my controllers, and I'm like, oh my gosh, these controllers, man, they're so old. They look so nasty. Well, not super nasty. I took good care of my stuff. I really did, and especially the Super Nintendo. Lots of good times with it, but man, those controllers, geez. One of them, I knew the R button was busted on it, and of course that was the first one I picked up and tried out. I'm like, okay, well, then the other one should be in working condition fine. The other one, start button doesn't work on it. So, it's kind of a give and take sort of situation. So I might be picking one up, but you can get Super Nintendo controllers pretty cheap now. They're only like $5. Oh, that was a cheap shot there. You can get them for about $5 used, and by used I mean in pretty damn good shape. There are lots of controllers and cables all over the place. They're generally a lot easier to get than anything else on a system. No, here's a little kangaroo, guys. I think this is the only level where you see those weird kangaroos with tennis rackets. Here's the enemies. Jeez. Oh man, and they're kind of difficult too. They do fire a bit more quickly when they see you on the screen. They're really like kind of erratic. These little things that drop bombs, not too tough. Jump up here. I believe this is Zipper again. Yep, the little green bee guy. Goes around, starts punching him in the face. Punch him! Yeah! Oh man, I get so excited when I see this green bee just punching people. There's the power potion, which is kind of a mystery item. And look, I just beat the level as I got that. Now, that item needs explaining, not just to me, but to everyone. That's the one thing I checked out on this game. There's the one up right there. There's the one thing I checked out on this game before I started playing it again, was that because I remembered it, but I didn't remember what it did other than gave you a P up in the top left corner. And so I went on GameFAQs. First guy's walkthrough I checked out, he had no idea what it was either. He wanted people to email him telling him what it was. So I'm like, oh, well, that's a good sign of things to come. And then I got to another person's, and I think theirs makes sense. They say it's a power potion that makes you obviously more powerful. And by that I mean you could pick up something like that apple right there, and it wouldn't weigh you down as it normally would. Normally it slows you down and you can't jump as high when you have it, but you really don't want to pick up those items anyway. They're just there for like the sake of being there, for something that kids can look at. Look at these guys that fire those weird guns out of their crotch. So weird, gets me every time. I don't know what's up with them. But so you wouldn't want to pick up an apple or anything, because it's an apple, or there's other things like it's like a log later on that's kind of acts in the same fashion. But you really wouldn't want it because it does no more damage. Everything can be killed in one shot, I believe. In one way or another it can, except for the bosses, of course. Lots and lots of flowers here. But there are everywhere. You will, I'll be surprised if you actually get a game over, like anyone, even people just picking this game up for the first time, unless they're like, under the age of 5 maybe, but otherwise it's really, you're not gonna die, especially if you get that one up at the end of every stage that I showed. And there's full power right there. This part can be kind of tough because you die instantly if you fall into those pots, but like, look at that, there's a bomb right there. What's a bomb doing there? It doesn't even do anything special, just throws like everything else, and there's the power potion. I don't know why. I mean, I didn't need another one, but alright. I'll just throw in a bunch of useless items. Kids will love them. It's great marketing right there. You get your doppelgangers. Oh, there's the one-up I was talking about. Kind of scrolls into the screen like the Mario Star does in Mario World 2, only that goes horizontal, not vertical like in Mario 2. This thing is ridiculous. Oh, I hope I don't have too much trouble against this, but look at these little alien things. They look like the, what are they called? The head grabber things in Futurama? Oh my gosh, they look just like it. And oh man, he got me. You can't fire this up at him when he's just directly above your head, because you do a little jump every time you, just a little hop every time you shoot it upwards, so it would hit you too, if you got hit by that. Just really, really annoying. Oh, come on. Seriously? Oh, I was really hoping for a no death run, but I suppose that was too much to ask for. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, come on. No! No! Help! Somebody! I'll pull the Zack Scott games. Help! Help! Somebody! Please! I need an adult! Oh my gosh, I died again. Oh god. Oh, I suck at this. Oh god. Okay, alright, let's focus here. Let's focus. Oh, come on. Oh gosh, do not die again. I'm redoing this video if I die again. Oh, yeah, throw it sideways. Oh, jeez, can't believe that didn't get me. Yay, more sideways throwing. Oh my gosh. There we go. I beat it, right? Just ignore the past minute. That was all skill right there. All skill. Totally. Oh, that was embarrassing. Anyhow, well, there you go. There's a good video response. Play Rescue Rangers better than I did, because I'm pretty sure that you can do it. Shouldn't be a problem. But, you know, I'm only human. What can I say? But I'm going to complete the game for you guys. For all the tens of views that I'm going to get for this. Totally going to do it. Knock another game off the list. Probably won't do DuckTales, though. It's a game that I have even less familiarity with. And I don't think... I don't even own that one for NES. It's actually on my list of about 30 games or so that I still need to get for NES. I'm not a hardcore NES collector necessarily, but I am kind of building up my collection. And there are about 30 more games that I know for sure I want, and DuckTales is one of them. And in fact, speaking of that, I've got about... I think I've got like 8 games coming my way later on today. And I am totally going to be playing some hardcore NES games tonight. That's for sure. Probably play some, like, I forgot what I've got. I got, like, Kung Fu coming to me, and Blades of Steel, an awesome fighting game, or not fight, I say fighting, but it's a hockey game, actually, but, oh, that was close. But you get awarded for fighting, so if you get in a fight with a guy in the match, the person who loses the fight goes to the penalty box, not the person that started it, or whatever. I'm not perfectly clear on the rules of hockey, but, I believe there's a Stanley Cup involved. Just as I believe diversity is the name of an old wooden ship from the Civil War. But I've come to find that's not true at all. Anyhow, those little jumping boxes, no problem here in Present Land. Good old present-themed world. Apples and presents and flowers and jumping boxes. Everything wants to kill you. And here's the boss. Not to be confused with Gutsdozer from Mega Man 2. He kind of, I don't know why I think that when I see him, but that's just what I get. It's the impression that I get. Oh, you have to hit him right in those orange dots, right in the nipples. A good shot to the nipples will take this guy out. And if he comes far enough on the screen, as he did right there, he takes 2 hits, and then quick way to beat him real fast. Not a difficult boss. Boom, there's your 1-up. And we are going to keep on going. I think we've got 1 more level left. The boat! There's a promise of a boat in Zone E! And holes in Zone F. Whatever. But Zone E, you don't need to go there at all, but there are 2 things in this level. Can I go through these guys' string? If we can go through there. Damn it! Jeez, of course I think of that and they hit me. But there's a log. See him sweating just like the apple. I think that's the only time you see the log in the game. But there are 2 gaming mechanics in this level that you will not see in any other level, which makes it slightly worthwhile of going to. Only slightly, though. Only slightly. But we're going to get to them eventually? I don't know how long this level is. It's not a level I go to very often, but so, ooh, I want to get that 1-up up there. I guess I'm going to need a box. Take out that guy. Jump up there. Jump. Jump. Oh, come on, are you serious? Come on. You can fit through there. I'm sure you can. Woo! Fit through it! That was a pretty tight place. That's what he said. Ooh, onto the boat. Look at that. It goes back and forth, and there's a fountain. Oh, man. That's it. I hope you enjoyed your boat ride. That's it. All boat you get. And you get a hammer. This is also the only level where you get a hammer. And you use it to go through that wall. Fun. And then you can use it as a weapon, which is real unfortunate that they didn't use this in some other levels, because it would have been one heck of a fun mechanic. I guess the Rescue Rangers aren't exactly known for hammering people, but whatever. So that's that, and they very mean-spiritedly take that away from you. Oh gosh, bugs! Oh god, no! Damn, and 1-up right there too. How aggravating! How aggravating indeed. Give me a thumbs up if you're aggravated. I know I am. Alright, so grab the 1-up. Oh wait, it wasn't a 1-up this time. Just regular, whatever. Oh, this guy, I would say, is the hardest boss in the game. But after that whole spaceship nonsense I had, I think I'm going to have to think differently. But he moves really erratically, and he fires 2 lightning bolts. And I think I beat him. I think he fires 4 if you wait too long to take him out. But that's all the time I got for this one. We're going to go through the rest of the game next time. And by next time, I mean click on the next episode. And I will see you guys then, later on.